Well, hello. Let's talk about quantum leaps and jumping timelines. My name is Stacy. Thank you so much for joining my channel. So, a lot of people, when they think about a quantum leap or a jumping timeline, it's because they recognize they're at a place in their life where something bigger is calling their name and they're not sure what it is, where it is, when it is, what's happening, and they want to tune into that potential. And if you're like any of us humans, you also want to do it as quickly as possible because you're like, let's go, let's go. And I totally get that. So sometimes when you're sitting in the void where there's so many possibilities and potentials, and it feels like everything in your life has the energy is stopped moving a little bit, and now it hasn't started moving in a new direction, so you're not really sure where it's going yet. And you're like, get this show on the road. We get a little bit impatient, right? Everything obviously in divine timing, and you have the potential and possibility at any moment to tune to what that possibility is of your grandest potential, and it'll feel like you're moving much more quickly towards it because you'll feel in tune with it. The reason why you want to get faster there is because right now it feels like you can't see where the energy is, you can't feel it. But if you are able to link yourself to the frequency trail of it, it would feel like it's moving much faster. Even though it might still arrive at the same timing, your experience of it is going to be much more pleasurable, or you might just quantum leap right in there if you're ready. So let's talk about human potential for just a moment. For those of you who are new to this concept, I want to make sure it's clear. So a quantum leap, if you think about what a quantum leap really is, quantum physics means that we are multidimensional. We are made up of photons, like everything on this planet. And photons operate through our quantum physics lens. We could talk about this in many different ways energetically, but through the quantum physics lens, we are both waves and particles. And so we are these frequency ranges, and our frequency ranges are essentially our emotional content, whether we're feeling frustrated and angry and sad, or whether we're feeling excited and playful and grateful, right? So these are different channels of ourselves. These are different frequencies that we emit, and then basically our world, it collapses the waveform. So we are this wave, and then it collapses the waveform into show me everything that's grateful, show me everything that's content, show me everything that's frustrating all at once. And so we're choosing, whether we realize it or not, by that frequency content, and we're actively choosing if we're deliberate about it. And so all of the information that's around you then collapses into that version. So let's talk about that information that's all around you, which is basically consciousness moving energy into form. So form is the end result of everything. And so it's kind of the past tense. What you're experiencing now is what you created before. And as you focus your attention towards a new emotional content, you'll receive new information coming your way. So let's talk about tuning into that information, because inside of that information is the energy of the things that you're desiring right now. So you're sitting in this moment where you feel more is calling your name. How do you find that energy trail? How do you find that information trail that's going to lead you in the most direct path towards that desire that you have? And so let's do a little quantum activation here. So if everything is consciousness around you, if everything is information, and you have collapsed it into this potential right here, right now, there's information here for you. So you may have heard this before, that human potential, we see less than 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum. It's like 0.003% or something like that of the electromagnetic spectrum. That means that we see this much, and there's this much information that's available that our eyes can't see. Our hearing, we hear between 20 hertz and 20,000 hertz. Dolphins and whales go up to 200,000 hertz. There's many frequencies that we can't hear. And our in our experience, that means that we experience less than 1% of our potential. So if we really tapped into our full capacity, our multidimensional ability to tap into all of the information that's available, what if we could go from 1% just to 2%? That would double what we could do, right? But why stop there? So how to tap into the information that's available all around you? Well, one of the best ways that I have found, let's do a quick quantum activation here. And my intention here is for you to experience just even a slight subtle shift, to notice that something in your reality is going to be just a little bit different than you remember. And it's going to be present today easily. You're going to see it and think, I caught that. I caught that. That's different. That's different. So my intention is for you to notice that you are doing this all the time, and you're just getting really good at doing it deliberately and choosing deliberately. So let's do a quick quantum activation here. So I want you to take a moment and breathe. Take a deep breath if you haven't yet, and inhale as much as you can into your heart space, and exhale in any way that you want, out your mouth or through your nose. And do that 2 more times. Inhale as full as you can get breathe into your heart space. Take a deep breath in, and then even sip it in a little higher, and then exhale it out. And 1 more breath into the heart, and imagine something you love, and exhale that out. And now I want you to, if your eyes are closed, open your eyes and look around you, and let your eyes rest on something, anything in the room, and notice 3 things you love about whatever that is. It could be the color, it could be the texture, it could be what it reminds you of, it could be a story about it, it could be the way it makes you feel. Notice 3 things you love about it. And you can keep going if you need to go more than 3 because it's something that you put in your reality because you absolutely love it. Just lavish love, all the things you love about it. And when you feel complete for that particular thing, I want you to turn your focus to something else in the room and do the same thing. What are 3 things you love about this? Could be anything. Find 3 things that are absolutely delightful about whatever that is. You can keep going. If all of a sudden this is opening up doors for you of things, even more things you love about this, keep noticing, what do you love about it? And when you come to a place where you're ready to focus your attention on something else, turn your attention to something else in the room and focus all your attention on it, and notice 3 things you love about it. And you can keep going like this. And what you may notice as you're doing this, I'm noticing it, I'm falling in love with my phone and the red timer that's on my phone and the green light that's popping. And I'm falling in love with so many things about my phone right now. And so if you are falling in love with everything around you, what you're doing is you are entraining your heart with the frequency of love and gratitude and appreciation. And it is opening the possibility for the information that is inside of those things that you're looking at. You might notice that they start loving you back. And you might start to notice that they have been loving you this entire time. And you may not have noticed. And you may find yourself wondering, oh my gosh, how long have you been in love with me? And I didn't notice. And you were right there. It's kind of like that rom-com movie where there is the character inside the movie who's oblivious that this person is absolutely perfect for them and is in love with them. And they're oblivious, and the audience knows, and it's part of the comedy that they haven't figured it out yet. And here you are in the middle of your own romantic comedy with these objects around your room, and you are falling so in love with them and realizing they have been loving you this whole time. And there's information inside of all of these objects that wants to be shared with you. And if you listen, you might hear them talking to you. You might hear messages. You might hear new insights, new awarenesses, new understandings. And so you can dive in as deep as you want into this love and notice that this is a part of you. This is you loving yourself. This is you loving your multidimensional self, and all of these clues that you have left for you to notice. And you may be wondering, what else haven't I noticed about the information that's in my reality right now, all around me? What is loving me that I haven't yet heard? I wonder what it has to say. And you may find that your entire room starts to talk to you. New realities start to open up, new insights, new awarenesses. And you can sit in this energy as long as you like. If you have enjoyed this quantum activation, I would love to hear what information you might have heard in the comments below. Thank you for joining my channel. I would really appreciate a nice, a thumbs up, a like, and a subscribe. And if you would like more of this, there'll be lots more. And in the comments below I do private sessions with people where we help you, or I help all your helpers. It is a we. All of your helpers, all of my helpers, the council of all that is, will help you with the desires you have around time and space and jumping timelines and quantum leaps. I would love to help you with that. Take care.